All right, folks, I'm here in my garage. This big 18-wheeler just dropped off my Mr. Cool Universal 2 to 3 ton heat pump. Immediately, I'm struck by how large this stuff is. This condenser is huge, super, super deep, and it's long. It's just, I mean, this is bulky and heavy, right? And look at that air handler, man. It's way taller than my existing furnace. I mean, it's probably, I want to say it's at least 4.5 feet tall. Super, super big, okay? I got the 5 kilowatt heating strip with it, just right down there on the ground. And when we got everything, we took off the boxes to inspect it. So we make sure that there were no damages to it before we accepted the shipment, okay? And there's a couple small things that we got going on, like there's some damage on some of these fins, which I'll probably have to fix. Like another one over here. You guys can see it right there. So we'll fix that stuff up. But by and large, it's in pretty nice shape. It's brand new. And we'll be installing that here over the next week or so. Okay, so there's that front cover off. The front cover is sitting right over here. And when you take it off, slide it down and out. Don't pull too hard or you'll rip it, like I just did a little bit right there where my finger is. So be a little bit gentle with it. I'll probably try to tape that up with some tape. But this is insulation, so you want to keep that nice and pristine. Okay, we were able to get these 4 in using a screwdriver and just making this thing go to the side and kind of going in at an angle here. 1, 2, all right? And this 5 kilowatt heat strip is going to slow down your airflow if you have to use it. But it's right over the blower, so that's the blower right down there. So this is going to increase your static pressure, but we got to have it in case, because it's going to help with our defrost mode, and if it ever gets super cold, we need backup resistance heat. This is what that's talking about. This is backup resistance heat, 5 kilowatts. Okay, folks, so now that we got this guy in, you're going to slide this back in. It's a really tight fit here. So like there's basically no clearance between this element thing and the side of the electrical housing. And to put this breaker in, you're going to attach this little doodad here, key it up so it fits in correctly. And then over here, you got to lift up this little clear piece and then push it back into these slots. So lift it first and then push it. There were 3 screws holding on this plate right here. 1, 2, 3. I took it off, and this is the inside of the, looking at the control board for the air handler. Here's a shot of the air handler there. And then right down below here, you guys see that thing that's shaped like an A, like the top of an A? That's the A coil. And that will bring heat and cooling through the refrigerant lines right back into this box through those 2 liquid and suction lines. Folks, now you've got this little thing protruding here, this little breaker. Right now it's in the off position, and when you put the front panel back on, it's not going to go on unless you cut out right here. You guys see this little perforated square here? You got to cut out half of this thing. Here, I'll show you right there. Got to cut out one side of that so that it'll fit on. So I'm going to cut out the left side, try to keep it as neat as possible so I can preserve the insulation on that side using this little utility knife.